welcome to Speck of Dust. For whatever reason, these are albums we ended up listening to this week that stuck.
That's stuck. That's stuck.
I have Elysian Spring by Despa, 1968.
They're from Massachusetts. This is a very highly thought out private press jazz record. This is a reissue. It's minimal and odd, and it combines free jazz with modal jazz with novel melodic themes. It's experimental and it has unusual, so outside jazz and a little bit of psych as well. It's organ, piano, sax, and very approachable, beautiful, trippy jazz. It's not urban jazz, it's really rural. And they used to practice in the fields of Massachusetts, and it aims to equate the sound and flow of nature, like summoning the deer and the trees and maybe thistle. The album is bookended by its two strongest songs, Blue Sands and Glass Flowers, which are transplendent. And then there's some modal pieces in between that are pretty good, but it's those first and last songs that really make this collectible. And I also have John Lurie, who's from the Lounge Lizards. This is a soundtrack to his own TV show,
Painting with John.
It's a double album from 2024. And it's got collage of original and novel jazz rhythms and melodies, tribal chants, spoken word, baritone vocals. And it's got great interlocking rhythmic elements. And he has always been great at picking out sidemen to complement his original compositions. It's experimental fun, keeps you on your toes with a variety of moods that are offered. Overall, it's got an African sort of influence on the guitars and the grooves. It's got smooth sax and rhythmic vocals like the chanting I mentioned. And it seems to be recreations of some of his movie soundtrack work, which is only on CD. So describe it as funky and soulful, dynamic, ear-twisting, exquisite puzzles.
My first record is The Swords, Age of Winters from 2006. So these guys were slash are a stoner doom band from Austin, Texas. Their first three records are among the best heavy, sort of traditional sounding heavy records released this century. This is their debut. This nice Aubrey Beardsley style cover art, and it might be their best. You probably won't be surprised by anything you hear on this. It's like every song, heavy riffing, catchy, inventive, sometimes just, repetitively steamrolling in the way that the best doom metal does. But they also managed to swing kind of like Black Sabbath did. There's a lot of 70s hard rock swagger as well. They were ZZ Top fans, and that kind of shows every so often. This is great 21st century heavy metal with swagger. Tharsis Montes Apogean Tide, but by an Australian group named Krakatau. These guys describe themselves as totalitarian sci-fi meets public access jazz band, which is another way of saying they're a fusion. They're a jazz fusion band. They have jazz fusion with jumpsuits. You can see there from the back. So this is just two songs, two long songs. The first song is a nice slab of 1970s style jazz funk. Think, Herbie Hancock's Headhunters or something like that. Fat, juicy synths, big hooks, that sort of thing. The second song is more in the Electric Miles vein, but it has, sort of a subtle krautrock thread running through it. So, maybe you'd say like Miles blended with Agitation Free. I don't know. Either way, it's a great listen. Um, yeah, and this is from 2016 and well worth picking up if you get the chance.
Where is sword from? Is it sword or sword?
Sword. Pronouncing it Wu-Tang style.
What the fuck weird? John Lurie is this album is what the fuck weird.
That looks what the fuck weird. Elysian Spring.
You know, they have this different premise for their jazz, which is trying to equate natural occurrences. Pastoral.
Pastoral jazz.
Pastoral.
Pastoral. I do try to blend high and low.
Sometimes the low creeps in for me when it's least expected.